not been back in a hospital. That's a lie. Since then, I had the lung thing
Mm.
and I had my wisdom teeth. Those are the
In the
only reasons
hospital?
I've been back in hospitals since
The fuck were you in the hospital for your wisdom teeth?
medical facility,
Oh, okay. All
medical anything. Those are the only things I've been back in a medical facility for since Ireland.
right. We do have some good wisdom teeth memories. I'll was that
Mine was
fondue place?
horrible. I was not one
No,
of those cute people who is
the
saying
fondue place.
l- the fool. That has nothing to do with our wisdom teeth.
It has a little bit to do with our wisdom teeth.
my wisdom teeth, like I wasn't one of those fucking cute YouTubers who was just like spitting funny one-liners. Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah. Was I see you after your wisdom teeth?
Nah, bro. When I
So
got
you're
out
talking
there,
about what, college?
no, it was the month before my college orientation.
Uh,
So, bro, say my appointment was at like noon, right? My appointment was
uh-huh.
at noon. They knocked me out. They started doing their shit. I woke up in a wheelchair in the office at like 6 p.m.
That's too late.
It's it's like a 1 or 2 hour process.
Yeah.
I wake up like it's the first episode of Walking Dead, bro. Like I'm in the lobby,
No one's there.
no one's around, and then all of a sudden, my mother like comes around the corner, and then
She
then
was
the
like,
and like she's like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, "I feel fine. Let's fucking bounce." She's like, "You ready to leave?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's get up out of here." I stand from my chair, walk out the door, and outside the door,
uh,
maybe 4 feet, elevator. I press the button to
uh,
the elevator, vomit everywhere. And she's like, "Doc, he did it again."
oh no.
I'm like, "What?"
Did what again?
Next thing I know, the same shit happened. Like I blink and I'm back in the lobby, bro. It's like it's like 30 minutes later. Fuck me. It's like 30 minutes later, right? I wake up in the same seat, same situation, Walking Dead. Bro, this office has been closed for hours. Like this office closed at like 4, cuh. Like it's closed. No one's around.
Yeah.
Apparently, I just like reacted poorly to the anesthetic that they gave me. So when I was coming off of it, instead of like being hysterical like everybody else,
You
I
got
was just
violent.
throwing up blood
Oh,
for hours.
damn.
And it happened like every time I tried to move. So apparently they tried to get me to leave a bunch of times, but I couldn't stand up out of the chair because as soon as I like had to balance myself, shit
You
was
just
over.
throw up. How long were you like sick?
I mean, like I said, it was a 2 hour procedure. I left at like 6:30. I started at
Oh,
noon,
you finally left at 6:30.
probably roughly around there.
Hmm.
Um,
Damn.
I just remember I got home. You know how like every YouTube video about their shit ever, kids are like in the car singing their favorite Miley Cyrus song or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You're
Silence, bro.
just there crying inside.
I'm just in there like I get home. You know where my house is. I swing around my car, make it halfway up my lawn, like right to the light post, the white pole.
Mhm.
Vomit again. Drop. Hit the ground, bro. My dad had to come like drag me indoors.
Knocks out again, wakes up back in the doctor's chair. You have to respawn, do it fucking again until you get to your house. You have to
Fucking horrible.
you have to click your bed to reset your spawn.
Have to hit the save spot at my bed.
uh,
Well, they were
so
like,
what?
yeah, I was there
What's the
forever.
What if you still didn't press your bed in like the right spot and you
Next
just
time I
knocked?
vomit,
You just woke up
I wake
back
up in
the
New
chair.
York. The
You wake up
last the
back in
last
New
8
York
years were a dream.
in that doctor's office. That was all just a dream. Oh no.
We were horrible. And then, like I said, that was like it was 2-3 weeks before my college orientation. And
Mm,
when you go to college orientation, the first thing you do, you line up with all the other freshmen,
mhm.
and you get a photo for your ID. Oh, I don't have my wallet on me. And my photo ID for college the entire time was my face all black and like black and yellow, and just swollen. I looked
Yeah.
ridiculous
Sexy.
and sexy,
Bruised and battered.
bruised, battered. It's a good look on a lot of people.
Mm.
What about you? Or did you you got your teeth out?
Well, I got my teeth out. I mean, the only thing is like I wasn't like weird or anything. I wasn't hysterical.
Mm.
But like you don't even remember, but like it was just me and Mackenzie. And I
Why
was
was my
like
sister there?
sitting on your bed.
Oh
So
my
my
God, you came
parents,
over afterwards.
yeah, you weren't even there.
I remember this. Where was
I
I?
don't even remember what you were. You're probably at work or something.
Was I at work or was I out with my mother looking at colleges?
Hmm,
Maybe that's why I wasn't in the area.
I don't know. But like,
Anyway,
yeah, I was just there and I think until my mom picked me up. But like, I was just sitting
mm.
on your bed, like watching YouTube, and I was just like the calmest person you could ever be. I was just chilling, just like watching YouTube. I was
I
like,
remember, I just remember thinking to myself, like, knowing that when I got home, you'd just be there, stupid looking.
chilling.
And I just remember, like, how is this man going to be fucking this up? Like, they give you very explicit instructions not to fuck up the healing process. I'm
Mm,
like, I get home, I know he's going to be doing some dumb shit.
you know.
I get home, needless to say, I was correct.
Mm.
The one thing you're not supposed to do is drink out of a fucking straw
All right.
because the suction and the tension rips your mouth apart. And I just remember I'd come home and you're like trying to eat like a thick ass Wendy's Frosty
You damn right, because that's what
out
I
of
was
a
told
straw.
by the fam. The fam told me that's what you got to eat, and I was like, all right, fam. No one told me to eat it with a fucking spoon.
The doctor did.
Think I was coherent enough. I
Damn.
was just like, bro, get me home.
What's your
This is all
wildest?
before. No, this is all before. My mother argued with them about anesthetics.
What
They
do you mean?
almost didn't give me them because my mother is
Mm-mm.
anti-drug.
That's not all your mom, bro. Well, I don't think they don't always load you up apparently, if I remember this
Mm,
correctly, because I remember getting there and
mm,
they're like, we're just gonna give you.
like Novocaine or something.
It was like something light. They're like, we're gonna give you this or something in the needle. I was like, basically, I don't want to be awake for it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be like, yeah, I want to be asleep. Put me out. So I remember they gave me some like the laughing gas,
Yeah, the mask.
and then they gave me like Novocaine in my mouth, and
Yep.
then they gave me an IV, which I don't know if all that shit is all that shit, but like I was out cold. Did they have you count back from 10? Do you remember that?
Zoinked. I don't remember
Zoink.
shit.
I remember he was like, all right, you're on like 4 different drugs right now. You're gonna go to sleep soon. I'm like, bet me, watch me fight it. And then he's like, all right, ready? Watch, we're gonna play a game. I'm like, all right, bet. He's like, count back from 10. If you hit one, you win. And I remember I made it to 6. I hit 6, and that's the last thing I remember.
And then you,
Huh?
yeah.
And then I woke up
Oh
hours later,
shit.
missing teeth.
Oh yeah. See, my second wisdom, so I only got 2 wisdom teeth out the first time,
Hmm.
but I had to go back. So I had 3
What a
wisdom teeth in
sucker.
total. One of
What a
them
fucking
wasn't.
sucker, bro.
One of them like wasn't there, right? So it just decided not to show up for work that day, and it just didn't grow. So like it doesn't exist. So I got these 2 out at the same time.
We got a no call, no show on
No, these
John's
2 out.
teeth out here.
Yeah. So these 2 got taken out at the same time,
Mhm.
and then this one they were like, I don't know, fucking leave it for later. And I was like, all right. So I guess this will become a problem later.
That's
And
what
then
makes me nervous.
probably that day, I most likely forgot that I had another wisdom tooth in my
Hmm.
head. So for the next like 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years, I don't remember when I got them out. I just forgot I had another wisdom tooth until like last year when I'm like sitting at Chili's eating like
Naturally.
I was eating like nachos or something,
Hmm.
and I just feel like one of my teeth in the back just crack, and
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, that's not good. But like, it didn't hurt. And here's the thing: is that like I could feel something. You know when you like feel around your teeth with your tongue,
Yeah.
like you're feeling around your teeth. I could feel something like sharp for weeks. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but like I took a bite, it cracked, didn't hurt,
Mm.
and then I've like found it and I pulled it out and I'm like, oh, that's a literal piece of my tooth. Oh fuck. So I like placed it down, finished the rest of my meal because that was more
Naturally.
important. And then the next day I was like, can I see a dentist, please? My tooth fell out. So I like got an appointment for that day, went in to go see the dentist, and the dentist was actually really fucking cool. Go to him. But he took an x-ray of my mouth and I was surprised because like
That's never
half of
good.
my tooth was gone,
You've eaten it.
but not like gone as in like well probably not like gone, but my tooth had literally decayed half of it. Like half of it was just gone. And I
Yuck.
was like, all right, fuck. He's like, all right, we're gonna take it out in like 3 days. And in that 3 days, I only had one negative experience. Because then it like after I had that appointment, it actually started to hurt. And I was like, fuck. And then I ate a piece of like key lime pie one night. The worst decision of my life. Because that sugar got straight in my fucking tooth.
Ooh, that's the worst.
And I don't know the science behind sugar causing your teeth to hurt, but
It's
it
like a
needs to not.
bitch slap to the dome, bro.
Mm.
It's
It hurt for
horrible.
like a couple hours.
It's like when you get cavities and you try to eat chocolate or some shit.
Mm. Mm. But
Ooh.
like I finally went in for that appointment that day. And so like the first time I got my wisdom teeth out, I was also like, knock me the fuck out. I don't wanna be here for this. Me or you are not gonna enjoy me being here for this experience. So just knock me out. So the second time he was just like, nah, we're giving you Novocaine and I have this big ass pair of pliers. And I was like,
Novocaine and pliers, and that's how we're doing this.
and he was like, let's go. But he kept saying he was the best at putting Novocaine in. And let me tell you, this dude was good because I didn't feel shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, needle, like you could barely feel the needle go into your gums. And he's like, squeeze, 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 squeeze,
They're
oiling
pros.
me up.
They're pros.
And then he just like, I think he slipped once, which was a very scary moment because he was like, but it didn't come out. It just like slipped off. And then he
Shit.
finally just got a hold of my tooth, like a real good hold. And all I felt was like a little, and then he just like
Little
pulled
elbow
my,
grease.
he pulled
Finesse.
my whole ass tooth out of my mouth, and I just then had a hole,
Hmm.
and he never like. I was given no instructions on what to do for aftercare,
Keep that shit clean. Keep that shit clean. That's it.
and then I went to go to one of my friends' like sister's birthday parties, just to like go, and they had pizza there, and that was like my wisdom teeth. Because also I couldn't like feel half of my face. I was like but they had pizza, and I was like, it's good.
When you got your wisdom teeth out either time, did they give you the little syringe to?
No,
Fuck those people, bro.
no. Why would I
I
want
got
to do
that
that?
shit.
But
Huh?
like I could like, well, I had those what the gauze that they make you like bite on.
Mm, no, they gave me a syringe, a
To
little
put it
plastic
in
one that
there.
you fill with water. After
Yeah.
everything you eat, you point it in the hole and you shoot yourself in the face with it. And
My
it flushes
gums
out
hurt.
everything.
My gums hurt just thinking about that.
Yeah, it was
It
unpleasant.
sounds. It might not be painful, but it for sure would be unpleasant. Like you
Mhm.
got a hole in your mouth.
You know what was unpleasant? When I got this sucker, I'm not gonna
Mm,
do the whole story on here right now. But when he was giving me like the anesthetic or the Novocaine or whatever the fuck it is, you know how they
mhm.
have to give you little shots of it around the area?
Yeah.
I had to get those like right here, right like around my eyeball,
Ooh.
and that was the most horrific thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Oh, that was the one. That have you ever tasted Novocaine?
Probably, I mean, I've had it in my mouth.
So this is the one experience that I had, where like when he was squirting it into my mouth, so I was still like awake the whole time. So he was squirting it not into my mouth, but like it comes out of some of it, and it leaks out a little bit, and it's like going down the back of my throat.
Mhm.
And at the same time, I'm like, first of all, I hadn't done cocaine in like at least 6 8 months, so I was like, I was doing good, and like this shit went down the back of my throat, and I'm like, bro, I'm fucking high. It tasted and felt like my lips numb, nose numb, all of it, like the exact same things except for like the body high that you get were all just. I was like, doc, this tastes exactly like cocaine, and he was like, bro, I know, right?
You know, I don't like up until recently in my life, all of my doctors and medical professionals that have experienced me have been older, like relatively, like
Yeah.
they're all just older
Mhm.
people. But like recently, my dentist, so my old dentist retired, and my
Mhm.
new dentist is this guy who's 20, like 6 or 28 or something. Bro, he's like our age.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
I was
I wouldn't
too
let
too
you do
close to
my
home.
teeth. I don't care how good you are. I don't
Oh,
trust you.
I'm too young.
Yeah, I feel like I want some experience in there. And also,
Some
I hate
old
knowing how
wrinkly ass fingers down your throat.
I hate knowing how much money he's making at my age, just taking photos of my
Um,
teeth. That also pisses me off.
yeah, that would be more annoying than his young hot ass fingers down my throat.
Regardless of how attractive the fingers were.